This video is on the percent change, and there are three problems here that involve percent change. Suppose an employee made $64,000 in 2011 and received a 1.5% raise in 2012. What does she earn in 2012? So in this problem, they're already telling us the percent change, and so we're just going to have to figure out how much she makes. So to find the change, you would subtract the original amount minus the new amount. And you're going to take the absolute value because you want it to be a positive number. Then you can use the equation and find the percent. But in our case, we already are given the percent. So I'm going to fill in the things that we know in the second equation. So I entered the percent in the equation, but I changed the decimal. I moved it 2 places to the left. So that's 0.015. And then I'm going to multiply that by what she made previously. So the original is whatever happened chronologically earlier. So when I multiply those things, I get 960. So that's the change. In this case, since the 1.5% is her raise, then it's $960 is her raise. So now I can put that into the other equation. So the change is $960, and the original amount she was getting paid was $64,000. So what must we have taken away? But to find that answer, really, I'm just going to add 64,000 plus 960. And so she receives $64,960 in 2012 because it's a raise, so you would add that on. When we look at part number B, or letter B, in 2015, Manchester Middle School had 980 students enrolled. The following year, it had 900 students enrolled. What is the percent change in enrollment? So now we're finding the percent change. So I took the earlier enrollment minus the current enrollment, and that means that there are now 80 less students than there were before. And I'm trying to find the percent, so I put the variable in. And so 80 is the change that goes in my percent equation. The other number in the percent equation is the original. So I have to go back to the previous enrollment, the 980 students that came first in 2015, rather than the number from 2016, because I want the older number. To solve this, because the variable is being multiplied by 980, I'm going to divide. So I divide 80 by 980, and I get that to be about 8%. It's a long decimal, but it rounds to 8%. So there's an example where you're finding percent change. I'm going to start letter C by subtracting the original price of the shoes by the new price of the shoes to see how much it changed, how much it increased. This is a good time to pause the video and see if you can finish the problem and then check your answer in a moment. So here I found the change and I'm putting it in my equation. I'm trying to find the percent, and I multiply the percent by the original price of the shoes. That was the lower price. And when I divide both sides by 45, I get that P equals 0.25, which is 25%. So there's 3 problems on percent change. I hope that helps you with these problems before you take your retake. Thanks.